Beavis and Butthead are not real. They are stupid cartoon people completely made up by this Texas guy who we hardly even know. Beavis and Butthead are dumb, crude, thoughtless, ugly, sexist, self-destructive fools. But for some reason, the little wiener heads make us laugh.
HD.
Damn, I'm muted. Of course. Sorry about that. I'm the worst. So yeah, I'm kind of all set, ready to go. We basically kind of just started on this, so this is kind of not too big of a thing here. I am just the worst. Okay. I gotta remember all the buttons. I'm assuming this is just basically gonna be on easy mode. Damn it. Okay. Oh, is that how it's doing? I thought there would be like cutscenes and stuff. Well, the beginning was different. I like it when range is actually somewhat viable. So I guess today is gonna try and be a speed run. But of course, knowing me, that ain't happening. Apparently that's the thing. Anything else around here? I forget. Can't go up top. All right, it's this fight. This is the dog chained up. Feel like I'm doing 0 damage. Fuck. Well, that was a big hit. Damn it. Almost there. Getting gritty, and I feel it, and I know it. Damn, I thought I was out of range. Oh! Thank God. Just need a little bit of health, I think. Oh God, it's this. I'm not gonna remember what doors I gotta go through. I am not going to remember what doors. Easily, this was the more confusing part of the entire game. Didn't expect Virgil playthrough. Well, if it's anything like the previous Devil May Cry, I recall there was a playthrough with you basically. I thought it was going to be like kind of similar to where it's like whatchamacallit. What was it they had you do? You had to do the same missions, but do it backwards, in reverse. So I thought it was going to be like something similar. And I did notice we did get like a little bit of a different cutscene at the start. So I kind of thought there was going to be something more to it. So here we are. And whether it is or isn't, screw it, we'll just go ahead and do it. Why not? So far, obviously, I'm pretty sure we're just doing the same game over. Now it's just with Virgil. And now I need to try and remember how to freaking do this. Oh right, there's fuck it. This is fine. I don't remember if you get a different ending. You'd think you would, but we're probably not. But I figured do it, might as well see. Ow. And then, once I complete this, most likely it's just going to be more arc. And I think come the weekends, I think this is going to be the worst decision of my entire life, but I'm taking on the fucking Queen the weekend. I decided, you know what, screw it, I'm doing it. I'm gonna take on the fucking Queen. So I don't know what I have planned because, like, I never faced it, and I don't know. I think it's the most stupidest decision I've ever made, so I'm gonna try and solo the Queen, I guess, the weekend. I don't think it's gonna go over too well. If anything, I'm almost willing to bet money I'm gonna get third party. How would you even do that? I have no clue. I'm just gonna see what happens. Either people are gonna join in on the fight, or I'm just gonna be out there just waiting for fucking people to just third party my ass. It's gonna be one of the two. I feel like it's the only way it could be. Now let's go fall to our death. Like when we take on the Queen. Damn, and I thought I was out of range. But however I'm going to do it, I'm going to see. Because every other major fight in Arc Raiders, I will say, as long as you know what you're doing, it's relatively easy. But you do have other enemy targets, player targets, and what they decide to do is going to dictate how hard or difficult the game is going to be, so. But most arcs, if you know what you're doing, you could get through it. But I went the wrong way. But it can come with its own problems. The only problem is, with the Queen, this ain't just like, this is supposed to be like the end game boss fight, so I can't imagine it's gonna be, everyone could just do this. Just get good. So, we'll just see how it goes. So I'm anticipating total failure over the weekend. So I'm either going to find mild success, or I'm going to find just absolute depression. On the upside, I do have $1 million in Arc Raiders, so I feel like that's a good thing. So we'll see how all of that goes. Fuck. I was like mildly paying attention. aren't blueprints for crafting weapons used against a queen? Yes and no. There are good weapons that you can craft, for sure. But I don't have any of them. I don't have any of them. So I need, like, I actually recently discovered there are legendary weapons in the game. And I don't have any of them. How many of them there are, I don't know. I at least know that there is one. So. So, yeah, I think my best weapons are, like, blues. So, if you know RPGs, what is it? Green's usually uncommon. White's usually common. And then blue is, like, rare. Pink or sometimes purple is, like, kind of like your epic. And then, obviously... And then you have your legendaries. I barely have rare. So that's what I have. I am like half-assing. Thank God. It's gonna be the longest fight of your life. If I think someone is going to third-party me long before I could even see the end of the fight. I'm pretty sure. Like, again, I'm just betting money because my mind is constantly going to. There was, I think it was on stream. I think it was like day 2, day 3. I remember I was at Spaceport and I ran into a person and they were saying something along the lines of like, oh, all I just really want to do is just take on the queen. I'm guessing because she thought, oh yeah, there's like good loot on it. There's like, you know, the fight's a lot of fun. And you kind of need to rely on other players to help you out. And she was talking about how she hates it because no one wants to team up. No one actually wants to, like, play the game and get good. Instead, it's just, like, they just third-party your ass, take all your weapons, they kill you, and that's it. And it's like, well, we're just here to try and fight the queen if you help us out. Apparently no one likes to help out. So I heard that and I was just kind of like, yeah, that really sucks. And I get it. You have like, I guess the idea is, oh, they have like good weapons. So, hey, I don't have good weapons. I want to take their really good weapons. So I guess that's the logic. But it still doesn't mean, like, that seems kind of shitty. You're taking on essentially an end-game boss. And it's a case of you can either learn the game or choose to do whatever the hell this is. Just third-party people and just... I am noticing a pattern, though. There are some streamers I do watch that do more PvP stuff, and then other streamers that do more what I'm doing. Loot and just kind of have some interactions with other players. And I'm noticing the looters, they seem to be a little on the rich side. And I'm noticing all of the PvP guys are poor as fuck. Because I got 1 million, so it's like, Yeah, I mean, if someone third parties me, that's one of the reasons why I'm considering it. It's like, it's an experience, we'll just see what happens. But I also could take the hit. Like, I'm $1 million in the bank in the game, so I'm like, I'm pretty sure I could find resources and everything else to, like, just recover from what I lost, so, like, I'm kind of cool with it. It's just gonna sting when you have all that gear on you, and it's like, this is what they decide to do. So, it's gonna sting, but I don't know. We'll just see what happens. I remember your weapon not making a dent against the Leaper. Which one? When was that? I take on Leapers for fun, and because I take on Leapers for fun, and I will admit, you're not going to do a whole lot of damage with just regular ass weapons, so, which is why I'm going to see what happens when I bring in a regular ass weapons and just see how far that goes. And it would feel a little bit easier taking a hit. But I do have a hull cracker, and I'm thinking I'm gonna use a hull cracker. And I may have saw one video at least, and I do recall someone saying that I did the most damage to a queen with whatchamacallit, with a hull cracker. When you were helping people with another medic. Oh, all I just know is when it comes to Leapers, I take them out for fun, and I've done it entirely solo, and I've done it with other people, so I will say you're not going to chunk away at their health, but with a Leaper, but I will say it is doable with regular weapons. I can see how someone would think that, oh, you're not doing any damage, but I've done it multiple times over. But anyway, we'll just see how it goes.
Oops.
PvP players do it for the love of the game. I feel like it depends on the PvP player. Because one of the streamers I do watch, I thought it was funny, this one kill he got. I'm fully aware that Stella Mortis is basically the PvP map of the entire game. If you go there, you're going there to fight. Like, there's no other way about it. So I did watch one stream, and this guy... So, the guy didn't even have a gun out. So, the streamer I was watching, he was doing PvP. He was in Stella Mortis. And he was shooting a guy. The guy didn't even have his gun out. He was just running along. They just so happened to be right in front of an extract. And he just kind of cocks his head, and it's just like, what the fuck? He downs them. And he just immediately just runs over to, like, the escape, hits the button, and then runs over to the guy he just knocked out, stabilized him, and then just ran off. Because it's like, it was like that moment of like, okay, I'm here for PvP, I want to take on other PvP, but I see a guy that doesn't even have a gun out, I kill him with ease, and we just so happen to be at an extract. I kind of feel bad. So So it's like I feel like that's the kind of type of. Now, to be fair, I don't know what's even more crazy. I don't know if I could find it, but I think it was one of the last Arc Raider streams I did. I don't know who all was there, but I just remember I came across a dude. He completely shot my ass. I'm down, and the first thing I say is, hello. And then I could see him. He's going in for the punch, and he hears the hello, and then he just stops. He has his gun out, and then all of a sudden he just decides, oh, I don't want to do PvP anymore. And then I get pissed, and I'm like, whoa, what the? You knocked me out. You don't have a defib. You're just gonna GTFO, and now all of a sudden you don't want to do PvP anymore. And I didn't say it, but after the fact, because my mind has been thinking about it kind of ever since, because it was one of the most weirdest interactions I've ever had. And then I didn't think about it, but at the time it was like, how the fuck you you have a goddamn, like, what the hell is now all of a sudden your mic works? I don't know. Hey Nedzo, welcome. Been a while. Oh man, but I'm just seriously addicted to freaking Arc Raiders. I've just been playing that every so often, just having a lot of fun with it. Yeah, it's been years, man. It's been years. I hope to God I'm going the right way. But yeah, it's something about Arc Raiders. I love the game. It is just so much fun. From Payday from back in 2017. That's how long I've been, like, just doing, like, streaming and everything, so it feels insane. But yeah, 2017 is when I first started streaming, and Payday was the thing, and it just pains me that Payday is nowhere near where I would like to see it, unfortunately. Open a Twitch and, yeah. That's how it was. It feels so weird to say that after all these years, why is it that Payday 2 is still the better game? That feels wrong, but it's so true, though. Yeah, I played Payday 3, and it's just, it is just not, it's just not the game that I think we want to see and prefer. After all these years, Payday 2 is still the way better game. And I thought I heard that, like, the developers are, like, they're, like, looking into potentially, like, doing Payday, they're opening up Payday 2 all over again, so, again, Payday 3 is bullshit. It really is. I'm very disappointed how it turned out in the end. You just have to turn to other games, and at the moment, I'm just very addicted to Arc Raiders. It feels weird to actually say Arc Raiders is... It has what I want out of, like, Payday 3. If you want to do PvE stuff, you can. If you want to do PvP stuff, you can. Just give us maps, just give us guns, and I will be happy. But no, apparently bare minimum is not enough. So yeah, this weekend I'm planning on doing some more Arc Raiders. I'm gonna do the most stupidest thing I've ever thought of. I'm gonna take on the Queen, which is basically an in-game boss, and I don't think I'm ready, but at the same time, just see what happens. So now I'm going in with zero game plan, really. But yeah, that would be like on Saturday. Right now, I just find other games just way more fun to play. It's just... I'm just so disappointed in Payday and everything. Surprisingly, I'm kind of slowly remembering this map. I remember this being so confusing as hell. Crap. I think that was it, too. Is this it? No, I was just here. I was just here. Could be other side, though. Wait, is it below me? Actually, yeah, I think it's below. Fuck. Fuck. Damn it. I thought that was it there for a second. So I think I'm supposed to grab this. And then now I gotta find... I think I gotta find that room with the cage. That sounds right. Should be able to do Judgment Cut. Gotcha. Wait. Right, we came in on a elevator here, so that's dumb. I gotta find that one cage room. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm looking for. Damn. Guide towards... Ah, okay. I forget where the hell that cage room is. I feel like it's easier to just go all the way down to the bottom and just backtrack that way. I want to say it's a blue door I'm looking for. You. Yes. Statue room. That's what I was looking for. I think this is the room I need. I am actually happy. I actually didn't think this was the direction. It just seemed right. I don't think that was... I don't think that was me being good. I think that was just me having dumb luck again. Because I remember that being like one of the more... This entire area just being one of the more confusing things throughout the entire game. It's because there's a lot of backtracking. Ow. Wait, there's still one more? Where? Am I blind? Really? You got one hiding all the way in the back. I want to say I gotta go to the bridge now. I feel like I gotta go to the bridge. Now I need to remember where the hell that was. I think, maybe? Bill's right. Might be easier to just do this. Logged out of my account? Can't go back? What the fuck? That is weird as hell. So now I'm on a new one. Well, that sucks. I don't know what's been going on with Twitch. There's so many things that I question why they make certain decisions. I'm just gonna have to just go all the way to the back because I don't remember what door I have to go to. Okay, that's the one that's on fire. I don't think I could go... I doubt I could do that. I'm pretty sure I gotta go to the bridge. Yeah. Yellow, I think. Is it yellow? Too much naked people. I mean, that is easily one of the reasons why I'm not liking Twitch as much, is because there's just... Depending on who and what you are, apparently you get away with the most simplest things, apparently. I'm under the impression you make a decision for one person, you make it for all, but apparently Twitch likes to now pick and choose who they want to be perma-banned and who they... It seems like they actually are slowly beginning to realize they're fucking up. It's at a point to where I'm hearing some people are being, like, unbanned because who were once perma'd just because, like, they realize they're making a lot of bad decisions. Yeah, apparently if only I had double D's, would be a non-issue. How's life? Kinda... it's... There's areas that I would like to talk about. There's other areas that I don't think I'm gonna talk about, but there are things that are... Yeah, it's just... I think that would just be the easier way to put it. It's like there's things I want to talk about, but there's other things I can't talk about. Stuff has been kind of happening, and at the moment, like, everything's stable, but if only it holds. But stream-wise, damn it, I think I just lost... I think I just saw some points that go over the side. I need to wait for... There we go. Maybe? Well, one of the things I can talk about that is now different is I now have a music channel, actually. I thought that was the thing. I think that is not the thing. But yeah, apparently, I now have a music channel, so I kind of now play some of my videos, whenever I, like, take a break. So I'm kind of happy with, some of the videos I did over the years. This is actually one of the documentaries I did, and I kind of like it. So it's one of the things I was actually very proud of. So, yeah. So there's gonna definitely be some more content going on. That I see in your description. Yeah, it's been a thing for a while. It's been almost a year. It's little under a year since I started it, and honestly, I know I mentioned this a couple of times, but I don't know who all was here when I said it, so... But, basically, I kind of feel like I probably would have given up streaming at this point, I think. But it's... I found, like, a new passion, which is music, and now I'm just kind of, like, just blown away by everything. So now, because of the music thing, I now have a new reason to keep going. Fuck. Yeah, it's... And I wouldn't have to make that decision if video games were, like... I feel like... I don't know what's going on with video games, but there's just, like, nothing that piques any interest. I have to stick to RGG Studios or go back and play older games because that's where everything good was or is. And how much it changed over the years. It's just... I don't know what happened. Games used to be fun, and then all of a sudden they're not as fun as they used to. I'm kind of surprised how much I have both these guys at incredibly low health. If I time this correctly, and not take any more big hits like that, someone's going for a hit. Got him. Jesus Christ. I thought for sure I was gonna die there for a second. So I was kind of like tensing up, and I was like, I'm just gonna die. I'm just preparing for it, and then all of a sudden, I at some point realized how much health I was chunking away. It's true. Trying to play CS:GO 1.6, yeah. Now it's just the market. I have no idea what's been going on with gaming. It's just nothing. It's like everything. It's a knockoff of something, or a different variant of something, and not the thing that.
You shall die.
Maybe that's just what the gaming industry is.
You shall die.
Just in a nutshell. So, what do you think of the gaming industry?
You shall die.
Exactly. It is just dying. Case in point. Case in point. Pretty solid. Ah, fuck, I gotta do this. I gotta remember which one it was. Fuck. Let's actually get some stuff. stuff here. Damn. Same shit, just different package. Exactly. Virgil the Prophet! Exactly. Virgil apparently knows what's up.
You shall die.
True words. True words. Okay, so we gotta go over here. And then... I think it's just this one that I'm gonna be having problems with. Let's go over here. Need to wake up in 4 hours. I know that feeling. I'll take my leave. Hey, I appreciate you stopping by, man. It's been a while. Always love to see old faces. Yeah, for those that possibly don't know or what have you, but Nedzo is like somebody that I know from like the Payday days, and he was like one of my, I want to say he was like my first, he wasn't my first viewer I ever had, but he was like part of like that first group of like Payday viewers that I had so many years ago. So yeah, it's just interesting to see an old face. Ever since the pandemic happened, on occasion they'll just be like, hey, I haven't seen this person in a while, I haven't seen that person in a while, so. Because it felt like some people just fell off what feels like they fell off the edge of the planet, so. You just kind of wonder if everything's like alright over the years. Can you just explode already? Oh yeah, you're going after everybody but the bomb, right? Thank you. Yeah, so he was like that first generation of viewers, so he's just one of those names that's been around for that long. I didn't want to say anything, but I may know Nedzo for another reason. He was like, I'm pretty sure he's like easily my first sub I ever had on Twitch. And he's just such a chill dude. I love him to death. I don't care if he subs to my channel ever again. I forget if he still is or not, but I haven't really checked that. I haven't really checked that often. It's just kind of been like that. But one of my first paid subscribers on Twitch. He was actually my moderator on Twitch, kind of briefly. And I remember he didn't like something that Nedzo said, and he straight up banned him. And I immediately overturned his decision. And it's one of those things to where it's like, I get it, you know. A moderator sees something that they think is offensive, and it's like, hey, let's not have that. I knew Nedzo's kind of like a little bit of a memer, you know. He just likes to have a little bit of fun. So I was like, no, he's a chill dude. It's whatever. And for some reason, my subscriber who became a mod, he was like, well, you know, if I make all the bad decisions, then don't have me as a moderator again. And he unmodded himself, and I was like, oh fuck. I lost a moderator in the process because of that. Because I overturned his own decision. But I don't deny that, you know, maybe under normal circumstances, sure, but when it's like someone who's a regular, it's a little different. So, and I caught it in real time. Like I saw the message. I actually forget what he said, but I knew he was joking. I knew he was memeing. Maybe a little bit on the harsh side, sure, but which is why I don't deny, like, I get the decision that he made to ban, so I don't deny that. Which is why I would say, under normal circumstances, I get it. But sometimes we like to fuck around and have fun. It just happens. But it's been so long. It's water under their bridge. No one cares. And I think that's another reason why I didn't want to bring that up. Is because, like, it is ancient history, so it means nothing. And bringing up ancient history like that does kind of make it seem like, oh, you've been thinking about it this entire time. I sometimes question where... I do sometimes question where my thought process is in comparison to, like, normal people. Because there are definitely things that I would think I wouldn't remember. What I remember. And then there's other times to where I can't remember what I ate yesterday. Honest fact. I've had it gone both ways. There are stuff that I would think, oh yeah, I would never remember this in a million years. And then all of a sudden, yeah. Stuff yesterday I cannot remember to save my life. Are all whiny crybabies. Wait a minute. Okay, so 4. I'm gonna say 3? Fuck. So it's 4. I did get 4 right. But now I'm going to be screwing up constantly after that. Oh, is it 423? 2. Where are you? 3. Bam. I knew it was something like that. It feels like we could open up that door now, but... then again, maybe that is the key. So it would be locked. And now it's open. I am surprised how quick I even got to this part. Also, we faced Dante for the first time. Maybe. Holy water. You would think, as a demon, the second you touch holy water, it would burn. Wait. 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 Library. There's like one jackass we have to fight, right? I already see it. It's that guy in the middle. There we go. That's what we need. Now we can leave. Now we can leave. And get more orbs as we go up. Maybe I'm not as brain dead as I thought I was. Is it possible to be so stupid it corrects itself? I am beginning to feel that could be a thing. Mr. Quinn, you would not believe this. You actually have the capabilities of being completely stupid, but get this, you are so stupid, it actually offsets everything. Therefore, you actually become mild intelligence. Explain that again. Exactly! Are you familiar with Idiocracy? I don't vote. Glorious. Truly a marvel in modern medicine and modern science of today. I only heard about this in books! Man, but to actually see it in the flesh. Have you seen Futurama? There was an episode to where brain slugs took over everyone's mind. You are fried. Listen, I just need the broad strokes, okay? Now, if you keep feeding me all this large language, I don't think I'm gonna retain it, Professor. I keep thinking I'm far away enough, and then... No. It don't work like that. Oh, I fucking hate this. You gotta kill this thing on a timer. But then again, as Virgil, since we have range and short attack taking place, yeah, it's gonna make things way easier. I think I need to go this way. The only other thing that I could think of, we would have to go... Is it here? Yeah, we got the skull. If I actually mildly pay attention... I cannot explain how I'm doing this quicker. I thought for sure I would have to look up a guide by now. I don't know how I'm pulling this off. I'm just gonna chalk this up to luck. So I remember this area just being the most confusing of the backtracking. I will say later on it does get easier. It does feel like it's a little bit more straightforward. Definitely you could realize when you're on the right track to something is when you notice there's no enemy targets. Now, what's gonna really piss me off is when we get to the fucking goddamn vampire woman. That's gonna be a real pain in the ass. Wait, are we actually... So it is a full-fledged character swap. So we're just taking on Red Virgil. Well, that is how they do it in fighting games, so it makes sense. Ow. It's Undertaker versus Underfaker. We're doing it all over again. It shouldn't have worked then, and it's not gonna work now. How many times? That makes sense. It's Dante. Ow. Okay, so that's one. Oh, okay. Well, then I can just skip this. Yeah, this is worthless. Good. I fail. Feels like we could go up. Damn. It just feels like I can't. Probably nothing up there, but... So we gotta find 2 more. So it's not down below. I feel like I gotta go up. That or... Now the one time to where I forget where to go to who, where? Liv, that didn't make any sense. Who is the intelligent one among us? Who said who, Professor what? Constantly showing his brain thing. They say 2 more? Okay. Obviously a tunnel. That actually would have been a lot better. There's a chance that that match actually probably could have been way more entertaining. Yeah. Biker Taker versus fucking old school Undertaker. That actually probably could have worked. And it would make more sense because like the crowd visibly can actually see the difference. Well, what's the difference between these two? See, that one has slightly shorter. And he also has more colorful purple gloves. And the other Undertaker, the real one, has more kind of reddish hair. And the more darker color purple, so it's like from a distance they look like the same person, but you get up close and personal and you realize no. But yeah, to actually see like Biker Taker and Undertaker actually have a match, that I think that would actually be better. At the very least, visibly, it should look better. Would be less confusing. Do you dare enter the chamber of thoughts? I don't think I could be on this particular level and not think of goddamn South Park right now. That was back when freaking South Park was actually funny. Do you dare enter the chamber of thoughts? How would you like some more thoughts? I cannot get over that joke. That's just a classic. That is just a classic. And everything is dying, so this is also great. Ah, you gotta go. It's all good, man. Thank you for stopping by. Much appreciated. Yeah. Maybe you can help see how things go on Saturday when I just go die to a queen and get third-partied. I'm sure it's going to suck. Yoink. Oh, thank freaking God. Okay. I think we gotta go here. That looks about right. Awesome. Now let's go die. Ah. Somehow, I'm doing it. I don't know how, but I'm doing it. Ain't it? I do remember these puzzles being pretty easy, so... Okay. Hopefully this is like the last area that we have to backtrack. Not again. Just die already. There we go. Come on. Fuck. I just can't get over it, how much I actually remember. Everything's just going perfect. Do we go in here? I'm slowly remembering. Can I just run past everything? Ow. And the first real boss fight to where it's going to be a pain in the ass. Let's go die. Fuck. Got her. Jesus fucking Christ. Ah. Hold on. Gotta take care of some trash. There we go. Oh, man. Guess we go this way. I thought I was shooting at people. Now, I might be... No. Gotta go here, right? For a second there, I actually thought I forgot where to go to next. Terrible at depth perception. Now I'm slowly forgetting. Now I'm forgetting. I don't think we gotta go over there. Oh, right, we gotta go to that bridge. Yeah. Here we go. I'm amazed. How am I remembering this? I think that's the first time I've ever gotten hit by one of those things. I actually don't know what their attack is. Come on. It's taking forever. Thank you. Seems a little bit easier with my pistols with Dante. Supposed to move some direction. There we go. Holy water. It really does feel like I am halfway through the game. I guess if you play it enough, you just get it down. can. It feels like I shouldn't be doing it this fast. Maybe that one stream I did to where I was like, you know, this is probably going to be like a 40-minute stream. Maybe I should have just went ahead and completed this. I didn't think it was going to be... Well, then again, how would I know? I have no idea what I'm doing. This doesn't feel right. this is going to be the most difficult because I can't get to that high ground. I wonder if there's another way to do it. So I know what I need to do. I need to climb up and continue. And go to that door, apparently. Okay. Guessing we go down. Or I do engage with... Never mind. Ah, crap. I thought I was up against the wall. Well, we are literally beating a dead horse. I still can't get over that. I asked you for some art for your channel. I would do logos, banners. Can I drop your Discord and chat? Add me on. Sure, I guess. But I think I'm good on that front. Just to give a heads up. Also, doesn't help that, I don't know how frequent it is, but I did hear from one of my moderators that he's not even a streamer, and he got contacted, and let's just say there are some scammers out there, and I didn't even think about it, which is weird. But you just gotta be safe out there is all, really. Damn, my controller is so busted. You can just tell. Damn, I thought I did an attack on that. I don't think we go here. Pretty sure this is what we're trying to do. Let's maybe go here? Oh, it's this room. Let's see. That's what we need. So now I can head over to that big door. Oh god, it's this fight. You could just let it go. Oh my god. Just let it be as difficult as humanly possible. Oh, wait, I actually got to do this thing. Okay. I remember at one point, I think I reloaded it, and it was like, nah, you don't have to do this. Okay. I remember I did equip this. And I remember I moved around and I was like, oh yeah, surely this would... Only a demon blade can move. Oh, I wonder if it's different if it's Virgil. Okay. So yeah, it's different for whoever it is. Okay, I thought I had to do the same thing as Dante, but no, you gotta... It's a... same idea, different weapon, if that makes sense. Don't think we need to be here. Do we? Yes. Sure, I gotta go over here. Is this the right way? I feel like this is the wrong direction. I might have to backtrack because I think if the direction that I gotta go, that I think I gotta go. Maybe this is the direction I gotta go. I hate the backtracking. I have no idea where. I don't remember this being that hard. Just get me out of here. For fixed camera angles, you could at least point the camera the direction you need to go. I almost just don't want to fight anything. I just want to get this over with. I don't know if I gotta go... So I'm not seeing any enemy targets. Let's go with the enemy target area.